on, guys, we're gonna be late for anatomy. Put some jams on.
On the first unit of anatomy, my teacher gave to me the organization of the body. Sagittal plane, coronal plane, and a transverse plane. Superior above, inferior below, interior in front, posterior behind, lateral, proximal, and distal. Organization on 6 levels: chemical, tissue, and cellular. Organs, organ systems, and the organism. Everything works together, positive and negative, and we have homeostasis. Yay!
On the second unit of anatomy, my teacher gave to do everything about our tissue, which is histology. Epithelial, skin, and glands, inside and out, and I'm going to list them all. Simple and stratified skin, squamous, cubular, columnar, and includes pseudostratified. Moving on to glands, endocrine, exocrine, mediocrine, epiocrine, and of course allocrine. Connective tissue next binds the cells and organs and holds us all together. It's a long list, try to keep up, 'cause they all matter a lot. Proper ones first, one loose side. Inlior, epipose, rectiliar. Moving on to dense, regular, irregular, and elastic, and then on to the specialized ones. 3 types of cartilage: hyaline, elastic, and fibrous, and we need them all. On to blood and bones, fluid and crystalline, plasma and calcium. Muscle tissue like skeletal, cardiac, and smooth, which helps us all move. Nervous tissue excites, carry messages around, communication. Yay!
On the third unit of anatomy, my teacher gave to me a system called Integumentary, which is not easy to pronounce. On our body's outer layer, skin, hairs, a nail, and some glands. It's our first line of defense. Protection from harm, excretion of waste, and synthesis of vitamin D. Also helps us feel pain and keeps us nice and warm, and stops and stores nutrients and our fat, which we already learned are adipose cells. Skin is largest organ, call it epidermis, 5 layers of stratum. Coming on top, luteum is clear, granola waterproof, spinosys, keratosins, and the basal is the busiest. Basal cells divide, push out the old 30,000 every minute. Seems like a lot, but it's not really. Let's go to the dermis, below the epidermis, fibroblasts, macrophages, collagen and fibers, hair follicles, nerve cells, a sweet and oil glands for sweat, hypodermic next, further down, subcutaneous layer, loose connectivity, adipose tissues, which you learned before is fat. And why do we have and keep bringing up fat? No idea. Melanin, keratin, hemoglobin for color. 3 degrees of burns can hurt us. Hairs and nails for protection. 3 types of skin glands, oil, sweat, and ceremose. Secrete our stuff that smells. Skin cancer is a problem. 1 in 5 Americans can get it, all of us. Basal squamous and melanoma, mostly basal layer UV rays. Check your moles and stay away from tanning beds. Yay.
Is that me? Do I go? Is that me? Okay, all right. On the fourth unit of anatomy, my teacher gave to us the system that is nervous. Network of nerves and cells, brain and spinal cord, carry messages everywhere. 100 billion neurons, axon, dendrite, cell body, myelin sheath, made of lipids and proteins, insulates the axon. Speed of communication only goes one way. Between each neuron is a synapse, neurotransmitters and vesicles. Messages are action potential. Acetylcholine for muscle and memory. Dopamine makes us happy. GABA shuts us down. Serotonin in your belly puts you on your pillow. Epinephrine makes us nervous. Norepinephrine is flight or flight. Endorphins are for bonding. Glutamate helps us learn things. And that's how we feel. Whew. Okay, let's keep going. The lobes, the four sections of the brain hemisphere, frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital. Executive function, the five senses, auditory info, and visual perception. How's it broken down? Two main divisions, central and peripheral sides. CNS is brain and spinal cord with a lot of stuff inside. For living and thinking. Brain is complex equipment. Analysis, process, and relay. Consciousness, yeah. Midbrain, pons medulla. Basic vital functions. Breathing, heart rate, and digestion. Cerebrum's got the cortex. Cerebellum for coordination. Spinal cords for reflexes. Diencephalon's important. Thalamus, hypothalamus, pineal gland. Hormones, sleep, and emotion. Now to the peripheral system. Nerves that branch out from CNS. Somatic and autonomic. Somatic is voluntary movement, controlled by motor cortex. Autonomic is involuntary movement, controlled by hypothalamus. And that's how you get around. 12 cranial nerves. Here we go. Olfactory, optic, oculomotor, trachlear, trigeminal, abducens, facial, vestibulocochlear, glossopharyngeal, vagus, spinal, accessory, and hypoglossal. That's a lot of nerve, advanced senses of movement, and together they spell Utafzguvzish. 31 spinal pairs of nerves, out to limbs, neck and trunk, sensory and motor functions. Reflexive actions have no thought, receptor to effector, like shiver when you're cold. What could possibly go wrong? Well, nervous system disorders, cerebral palsy, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's disease, epilepsy, and ALS. Let's end on a happy note. If we can, end on a happy note here. What I'm thinking is the nervous system is amazing. Thinking, moving, and dreaming. Thank you very much. Thank you.
On the 5th unit of anatomy, my teacher gave to me all things respiratory. We inhale oxygen past the nasal conchae